Hiya toots. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've created a everyday makeup tutorial. It's an everyday glam makeup tutorial. So this is not like a no makeup look makeup tutorial. That's a whole different topic. This is more of an everyday makeup glam look to where it's appropriate for those ladies that want to go into the office looking fresh and dewy, afternoon meetings or meet up with friends, brunches, stuff like that, little family get-togethers, and just want to look put together but not look overdone or full beat. I have created this look for you. Created this look with a bit of versatility to it, to where you could stop at any point in this tutorial and have a well put together look. For instance, I put a little bit of glitter on my eyelid, and if that's something that you feel like it's too much, you can always omit that part. Just little things like that, whatever you're comfortable in. When you're comfortable and you feel good, that makes you look good. And so you have to have the confidence to carry whatever you're wearing. I do suggest that you go out and try, new things, new makeup looks, but, again, you have to be comfortable in your own skin. I thought it was a pretty easy glam look that you could get away with implementing in your makeup routine. And so I hope that you like it. With that being said, let's get to the video. So to begin, we are going to be using a primer on our face, as usual. Why, you may ask? Because no matter what kind of look you're going for, you always want to start with a primer on your face to make sure whatever base you put on stays there all day. You just put in all this hard work. You want to make sure that you look good for however many hours you're going to be out and about. So to do that, I am going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer. I got this little guy in a Sephora order that I had, and they gave me two little free samples, as they do when you order a certain amount, and I chose this one, so I thought, why not try it on camera and see how it goes. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my clean hands. I'm going to start applying that to my face. What does it remind me of? It smells like an orange creamsicle. It's so good. Just apply that all over my face. And bam. So today I'm going to be using a BB cream for my base. The one I am using is by Colourpop. It's the Rosilliance BB Plus Sunscreen, and I'm using the color Golden today. So we're just applying that to our face. I have used this product a billion times, and this is just the BB cream I like to use. I put some all over my face, and I actually like to apply BB and CC creams with a brush because the sponges will take away product, and since BB and CC cream are already, like, they're sheer product, they're just to give you a bit of tint. You want to keep as much product on your face as possible to give you a little bit more coverage on any problem spots that you have. I am going to be using this brush. It's the BB11 bronzer brush, but I like it because it has this flat, dense head, and it's from Terra Mineral Cosmetics. Honestly, I'll tell you where I got this brush. You know those little mineral makeup stands that are at the malls? And they try to suck you in to buy mineral foundation for like $100? Yeah, those places. They sucked me in one time. And so I bought their product, this mineral blush, and I didn't like it too much. I liked it when the guy put it on me. When I brought it home and started using it for myself, I was like, this is not for me. But this brush is pretty bomb. So I'm keeping it. Okay, so as you can see, this foundation didn't do anything extremely life-changing. All it did was tint my face a little bit. It still looks very natural. You can still see my skin peeking through. It just gives me this natural glow about my face that I'm looking for. So, and because this is a everyday look, some people don't want to wear like full coverage foundation every single day. So this is just a little alternative that I like to use. This is what I do if like I'm going to work. I usually use a tinted moisturizer because I feel like after a while, after an 8-hour work day, that full coverage foundation starts to get really uncomfortable. So I like to usually use this. I feel like it gets rid of some of the redness, some of the discoloration. It gives me a really pretty glow. But then I go back in with concealer and I fix whatever other problems I have, like I spot correct with concealer.
So now for concealer, I am going in with...
It was at this moment that she knew she f***ed up.
Anyway, so we are going to move on to concealer, and to do so, we are not going to use that one, my dear, because that one's too dark. We are going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I am in the color Seashell. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my problem spots. So my problem spots, and I'm not gonna go in too heavy-handed either, because again, this is like an everyday, not like extremely full glam look, you know what I mean? So I'm going to, my problem areas are under my eyes, okay? I have inherited not only dark circles, but extreme bags under my eyes from my parents. I have allergies, and they're year-round allergies. They're just not seasonal. I have year-round allergies, and so I always have dark under eyes. And then a lot of my family just has like these puffy under eyes. Excuse me, I have to blend under my nose. And I want to apply right here under my nose just a little bit because I am a bit red there. I'm a bit red on my chin, and I'm a bit red on my forehead. And I am a bit red on the tip of my nose. These are all common spots where people are normally red, or especially women. We are red in these spots, and that's just how it is. If you're not, congratulations. But a lot of us are red in these areas. And then I take a damp beauty sponge and I just blend away. This also is going to give you a little bit more coverage that just using the BB or CC cream doesn't give you. You can always, if you want just even more of a sheared out, just like I woke up like this kind of makeup look, you can absolutely just stick with using the BB or CC cream. And it doesn't have to be the one I'm using, it could be any one of your choice. But if you just really want the, like, I just woke up out of bed, what makeup kind of look, you can definitely just use the CC cream or BB cream on its own, and skip this step. I, however, need a little bit more coverage. Not too much more, just a little bit more, because like I said, my eyes are really dark. I have really dark under eyes, and I have really deep set under eye bags. Okay, so this is how my face looks with the spot concealer and some of this BB cream, it already looks like better. You could throw some powder on, walk out the door, maybe some mascara, and you look put together, okay? So next I'm going to contour with another concealer. This one is the e.l.f. 16-hour. This one is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in Tan Latte. And Tan Latte, I am not. So this is gonna do a very nice contour without being too dark or ashy. I find that a lot of contours come in like this ashy color that I'm like, no baby, like that's just not my journey. That's not what I envisioned for my life. And it looks kind of, I don't know, gray almost. I like contour with a little bit more warmness to it. It brings a little warmness to the face. I guess that's what you would call bronzing, right? What else? I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty sponge again and just blend that out. You can see it's really just warming up my face. It's not too harsh, you know, to where it looks like I'm gonna cut somebody with my cheekbones, but it just gives a very nice all over glow and more of a structure to your face, I think. And yeah, I like it. Now I'm just gonna set my face using my Jaclynhill Dewy Luminous powder, and I'm just gonna use actually the brush that came with the powder. It's the J01. I use that to just set my whole face, but not my under eyes. We'll get there. Now to set under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to be using that under my eyes, not only to set it, but to catch any fallout that happens under my eye with any of the shadows. I'm okay with doing my base today first because the shadows we're going to be using are neutral colors and they won't stain my base too much as long as I have this setting powder sitting under my eye. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another beauty sponge and I put some of the powder into the cap here. I'm just going to pick some up and grab my mirror so I can see it, and I'm just going to loosely pat, and I'm going to use the pointy end for the inner corner there. Just pat some of this under my eye. This will set it, bake it, and catch any fallout in the meantime. So while that's baking, I'm going to move on to bronzing, and I'm going to go in with this Colourpop bronzer right here, and I'm just going to take that on a JH02 and bronze my face. I'm going to put some on my chin, a little on my nose, jawline, down my neck. And then, just the same as I did with the under eye, I'm going to cut out my contour with the same powder and the same sponge. so while we're looking a little crazy, I'm gonna move on to our eyes. So I'm only going to be using one eyeshadow palette through this whole thing, and I am using the Colourpop Good as Gold Pressed Powder palette. This is such a beautiful, beautiful palette, and it has all of the beautiful, like, natural glam colors that you're going to need to create a beautiful everyday look like we're going to today. Oh snap. I need to prime my eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes using the same concealer I used for my under eyes. The one that I used to spot treat, the Born This Way one. And I'm hoping I didn't just cover you, like, jeez. And I just use a beauty sponge. I always say sponge, I don't know why. I think my mind just tries to say beauty blender, but I say sponge because I'm saying sponge and blender at the same time. Okay, you don't care. So we're gonna go ahead and just blend that out. Prime our eyelids. And again, we're going to set it with that same translucent setting powder from Mercier. Just put some on your eyelid. Set that powder, set that concealer, not that powder. Yes. Bam. Bam. Thank you, man. I think this palette is absolutely beautiful. It has all the golds and the neutral shades that you're going to need to create a everyday look like we're doing today. But you can also go extremely glam with this palette. So I like the versatility of it. I love the colors. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to pick up my JH30 brush, and I'm going to start with using the first color in the palette, State of Mind. I'm going to pack that on to my brush, and then I'm going to put that pretty high up on my crease, and I'm just going to buff it out. And you know what? If it gets on your lid, that is totally okay. That is totally okay. So once I'm done blending, then I bring what is the lever left and I bring it down to the lid so that it has its gradient effect. So next we're going to dip into the color Bold Rush, which is this color right here. We're going to pick that up on the same brush, tap off that excess, yeah, I said the right word. And then we're going to go on the outer part of the eye and just sweep it up. Just like that. And then once most of that color is off, then you can kind of sweep that in a bit. I just want to give some dimension to the outer corner of my eye. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to take a smaller blending brush. I'm going to use the ducare number 14, and I'm going to grab this Trooper color right here, and I'm going to buff out the outer edges of that crease just so that we have more of a blown out blended effect. I'm just going to go on the very edges of, I'm not even going to bring it all the way in, really on just the outer corner section, wherever we put that Bold Rush color. those are the edges that I'm going to try to blow out a bit more. And then this next step is completely optional, but I always like a little bit of sparkle, so I'm going to go into color Golden Touch right here at the bottom. It is like this glitter pigment, and I'm just going to use that on my finger, and I'm going to go right in the center of the lid where that brown and the first color we put down meet. Put some right there. You can take up some more of that bold rush color, tap it off, and deepen that outer part a little bit more. You might have brushed some off. You applied the glitter. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of the bake. I'm going to put on mascara, apply false lashes, which you don't have to do. You can just pop on some mascara and be done with it. But I just wanted a little extra for those who want a little extra. So, okay, looking fly. So I will go ahead and link these lashes down below. For my eyebrows, I used, of course, the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Definer in taupe. And then for my mascara, I use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Now we're going to move on to the lower lash line of this look, and I'm just going to pick up this little definer brush here. This is the Ducare 20, and it's just a little definer brush like that, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick up that bold rush color again right here, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. So I'm just going to start from the outer corner and kind of just move my brush back and forth till I reach about, not all the way in, but at least up to there. I'm just gonna scooch it, scooch it, scooch it. And then we're gonna take a small blending brush, something like this. This is the JH40, and we're gonna go pick up the State of Mind again, and we're gonna blow out that darker color. So we're going right under that brown color we just did. So next I'm going to line my waterline with a white pencil. It just opens up your eyes and makes them look brighter. And this is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner in white. And I'm just gonna go ahead and align my lower lash line, or my waterline I should say. You can see the difference, how it just opened up this eye as compared to this eye. And then once we put on mascara on the lower lash line, it's gonna pop. I just think it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna use the Tarte Lights Camera and Lashes on the lower lash line as well. So for blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush in Always Cheeky, and it's just a pinky peach color. And I'm just gonna pack that. So let me grab my mirror and pack that in my cheeks. Pretty. And then for lips, I am using the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in color Nude Pink. This is a color that's like, you know, those colors that is, it's like your lip color but better. That's what this color is for me, so it looks really natural. And then I'm just gonna top that off with a gloss. You can use any gloss you like. I'm actually using an old school beauty product. This is the Victoria's Secret Glossy Lip Butter in color Ooh La La. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with the Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop. And I'm just going to go in with the JH02. And I'm just going to go the apples of the cheek, right around the temple, right above the brow arch. And put some on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge, there. I just want to shine everywhere, you know what I mean? And then to finish off, I am going to use the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Shaking Glow Dew Mist. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to mist it. Alright, so that was that for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and show me some support. Give me a huge thumbs up if you liked this video, and leave a comment down below on what other kind of tutorials you would like to see. If you disliked this video, give it a thumbs down, don't really care. And make sure you click the notification bell to know when I upload next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!